And we're back with another episode of the Coug Cadet Catch Up. I'm Jake Brandon, one of the mini producers here, I guess. I'm just here to shout out the sponsors. We want to shout out real quick, Chubby's. Chubby's been long-running sponsor, best burgers, best beer battered fries, scones, shakes. There's all kinds of good stuff there. Let's talk to my man, Aiden Robbins, last night. Aiden eats there weekly, takes some roommates there with him weekly. If you want to run to BYU players, go to the Chubby's by the Orem Mall. They're there all the time. We want to shout out Pacific Horizon Credit Union. Their donations make this all possible, help us pay the players, do that. They're doing all kinds of cool things with NIL. We're doing a football cruise. They're our sponsor there. So shout out them. We really appreciate them at Pacific Horizon. We want to shout out Frankie Jane. If you're getting married or you know someone getting married, get into Frankie Jane. They'll make you look great on your special day. And last but not least, we want to shout out SaveDamien.com. Please go learn about Damien on his website. Help him out. He's a young man who is fighting for his life and needs treatments. And I think that's all the sponsors. We could shout out, like Default Happiness. We could shout out. Let's shout out Default Happiness. It's pertinent. It's pertinent to the day. It's very pertinent to the day. Yeah. It's
DefaultHappiness.com.
DefaultHappiness.com. Clothing with a good cause behind it. It's Trey Stewart's business. If you appreciated all the good minutes that Trey provided last weekend, or I guess, last weekend like I did, get in there to Default Happiness and support him. Help him support other people from around the world. And I think that's it. Let's kick it over to these guys, because that's who you want to hear from. You're here for them.
What's up, guys?
Small group today.
Well, as you can see, we got no special guests except the biggest, the baddest, best one out here, Trey Stewart. Let's give a round of applause for Trey Stewart.
Yes.
Quiet building.
I'm repping you today, Trey. Just
I
let
appreciate
everybody
that.
know.
It's a good shirt.
It's a great sweatshirt.
Yeah, not a shirt.
So we kind of already talked about default, but let's just break it out right now. Let's just talk about how you even came up with this company. Like, I'm just a huge fan of just like, I really am. Just like, you had an idea and you really just ran with it. A lot of people get nervous like to come up with their own ideas and just be like, oh yeah, I want to take this to another level.
Yeah, it was really about like what you're saying, just like starting. Because I had the idea because I always customize shoes. So I remember like I owe a lot to Pope because like I had the idea and he was like, just go for it, like go and do it 100%. And he connected with a bunch of people. So then obviously I risked a lot starting it because I was like, oh, I have to buy a bunch of stuff and like get all the stuff I need. So I did that and then just kind of molded into clothes. It was originally just shoes, but then I like made a sweatshirt just for fun one time, and then like someone wanted it, so then I just like made a couple more, and then I was like, oh, this is probably more.
Let's take it off.
Yeah, it's better to do so hoodies than like shoes and stuff. So kind of doing a little bit of both now.
Big time. And then talk about like charities and stuff that you've been working with.
So the big one right now is we've just been doing it's with a place called Rain Humanitarian, and they do trips to the DR, and all the hoodies that we've been selling and all the proceeds go 100% towards buying toys for kids. So it's just been cool because like BYU is just such a great place. There's so many great alumni who are willing to help us out, and like people who are always willing to give us resources. And that's just been huge because like I've been able to do the whole company just for 100% charity work rather than paying myself. Because I have like my scholarship and everything that pays for like my living. But yeah, it definitely is a blessing to be here and have the opportunity to just see kids get a ton of we bought a ton of baseball gear because kids in the DR love baseball, and just like a bunch of other toys, and just getting the pictures back of like them smiling with the toys that we provided was just really awesome.
So you don't take any money?
No.
That's really incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually had a great talk with the man upstairs just about how I can be more selfless.
Selfless. Okay, there we go.
So I just feel like, especially at our age, like when we see our future and we're like, oh crap, like our future's been kind of connect the point, you go to high school, go on a mission, come back, play college ball. And after college ball, it's like all the unknowns, like that gray area.
100%.
And so like for me, it's been hard just to be like, okay, I need money, I got to support a family, I got a wife, you know. So it's pretty incredible just to like not taking any money.
I bet it is stressful though, because like you have a wife and everything will be
It's different.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. Shout out Tatum, but it would just be.
Shout out Tatum. I love you to death, but it's different.
Nah, it would be hard. You figure out any jobs that you want to do yet?
No. So if you guys have any jobs, like we gotta talk about it, like please drop them in.
Trev needs a job.
But no, we're gonna keep some options open, but let's just see.
All right, man.
If you have anything open at default, let me know.
All right, I got you. I'm always looking for help.
In the light of default happiness. Okay. This one's just like a feel good one. All right.
Okay. Is it a picture?
It's a picture, bro. See if this works. There you guys go.
It's so crazy.
Okay.
Steve with that.
Look at that. Trey, that's you and your who?
My dad.
Okay. You guys look like you have a really good relationship with your dad.
Yeah, 100%.
Talk about your relationship with your dad right now.
My dad's like, he's my best friend for sure. Like, I can go to him for anything, and I know he's got my back in all situations that I go through. He played pro ball overseas, and I don't know, he just grew up tough home, single parent, like came out of New Jersey, had no business going to college, like none of anybody around him did. We were actually talking about this the other day when my mom went and visited him, like his home for the first time. My mom was like, "Oh, why don't these people just like go to college and like get a good career?" And my dad's like, "That's not an option here. Like people can't just like go to college. Like it's not like they can't. Like they don't have the money for it. They don't have the resources." So like he made it out of that situation. So it's definitely made me a lot more grateful for the opportunities that I've been given. But again, like I'll just like every example, like he's the best example of hard work, and he supports me in anything I want to do. Like with this whole clothing thing, he always makes fun of me because he's like, I never thought my son would be going to craft store and then getting his hair done by his mom every week. But yeah, no, he teases me, he jokes with me, but yeah, I love him to death.
That's awesome. So your dad played overseas?
Yeah.
Where did he play?
I played in Brazil and Sweden.
Brazil.
Yeah.
And Sweden. That's pretty cool places.
Portuguese. That's all I know.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Would you, like, is that a dream?
Seems like I know Brandon don't want to do it yet.
Yeah. Would you ever want to go back to see your pop's hometown and, like, have you ever been back?
Yeah, we've been back before.
Been back?
Yeah, I'll tell you a good story. We went back and we went to the church, and my grandma is African and Methodist Episcopalian.
Wow. That's
a long time.
That is
you think
a
saying the
mouthful.
Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is long? African and Methodist Episcopalian is making an argument. It's up there.
That is up there.
But we would go to the church, and I was young. I was probably like 10 or 12 or something. And, you know, there's electric guitars, drums there. Everybody in the South is not South, but everybody is just dressed up. They got like, all the people wear like matching hats with their bags. Jesus. But definitely it is a very interesting place where like we sleep on the ground, but they're like cockroaches everywhere. Oof. So like you go to bed and then you look over and the ground's moving. So and yeah, tough place, but it's fun.
Definitely makes you appreciative of just where we're at.
No,
here,
100%. Like you can leave your door unlocked and not even think twice about it here.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
I walked in. Funny story about that. We got home right Saturday at like 3:30, and I get up to my apartment and we're on the third floor, and I go to open the door and it's like creaked open, and I'm like, oh my gosh, someone's in here. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
So I push it open. I start shining my flashlights out. I'm like, what if I'm not in the right apartment? Because like Tatum always locks the door.
Yeah.
She's out cold. Just on the bed, she's sleeping. I'm like, babe, you know the door is like wide open.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it's just a different world we live in here.
No, my dad, he has weird rules, and we call them like his hood rules. But like, we were not allowed to drive with our windows down at a stop, because like if we go at a stop sign, he's like, what if somebody like comes and jacks your car? I'm like, I'm in American Fork, Utah. That ain't gonna happen. Or like we always keep like when I'm mowing the lawn, I'll mow the front, and then as soon as I start mowing the side lawn, he makes me shut the garage door, mow the side, I mow the back. Then I push the lawnmower to the front. Then I have to go back through and unlock the garage because the garage is broken. So I have to go unlock it. Then I have to walk back around and then put the mower in and then close the garage.
Oh.
He's paranoid. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna rob our cars at 12 o'clock.
Midday.
At midday. Just like everyone's mowing their lawn. Good Saturday, right by the temple.
It's a whole different world.
No, 100%.
Just always think about that, like how blessed I am, and like,
yeah,
Yeah, it's just a whole different world.
No, that's crazy.
People living.
It is crazy.
All right, we're gonna stay on the route of family. All right.
Okay. You going to mama?
No, we ain't going to mama yet.
Oh.
We're going to the twins.
Oh, I hate those girls.
We're going to the twins.
Nah, those are the twins. They're 11 years old and they are so bad. They're absolutely evil. they actually went up to All-Star Weekend and they did this event and like Jason Tatum was there, so they met Jason Tatum. And there was also these like a bunch of TikTokers there, I guess. So my little sister sends a text to my mom. And it's like, Mom, can we please start making TikToks again? It's my dream. And I'm like, you met one of the greatest basketball players right now, Jason Tatum. But you want to make TikTok? I was like, what are we doing? And they're just, yeah, there's something.
Jay Tatum had a fire TikTok after the All-Star game too.
Oh, he did? So shoot, that's where you got it from. You spraying it to the kids now.
Talk about what we doing, Trey. What we doing, bro?
That's the hair, bro.
What we doing, bro?
What you mean? Shining on their hair, though.
What we doing, bro?
Shining on their hair. Exactly. We twinning, bro. It's natural out in our fro. I gotta let it out. I gotta scratch it, wash it, get it rebraided. It's called self-care. It's
Talk about letting it out. Do we think Trey should pull up his hair? Do you think we should let Trey rock this hairstyle for the games? You guys think so?
I wore it
Drop
once.
in the chat.
I wore it once.
I feel like you played great.
I didn't play.
Well, I feel like it was great though.
It was opposed, and I have been told to tie it up. So I could no longer wear my hair like that, sadly.
Your final
Extremely stressful
That was stressful.
because your mom doesn't have no pictures on her Facebook.
Mom doesn't know.
Your dad doesn't really post a lot.
No, he doesn't.
I try to follow both your mom and your sisters today on Instagram to get something. They ever accepted me.
That's crazy. No, the funny thing is about my whole family is like we're not like we suck at like our phones and social media. So like it takes me like 5 times to call my mom, and then I'm pressing to find my iPhone to just get in contact with her. And then because the twins always have her phone first of all. But then like we all just like don't really post that much. And then I remember when I was a kid from like. It's funny looking at like our growing up years because like once I was like 8, from 8 to like 16, I refused to take any pictures. So there's like minimal pictures of me from that age.
Wow.
It was weird.
Makes sense. I saw one little baby picture. I was like, you honestly look like a cute kid. I can't come to this with a cute photo, you know?
You could. You could. You could.
It's not fair. That's why he can do it to everybody else. He knows he's safe.
Nah, exactly. I know I'm safe.
He was safe.
Like, go ahead and find the dirt.
I started 3 hours early too. 4 o'clock. I was
That's crazy. See,
diving.
normally I do it like when I'm on my way over here.
No, it was 4 o'clock. I started diving into this.
Oh, that's fair then. That's fair. That's actually funny.
What are you done with those?
Wait, what's the
there's
craziest hair?
still more.
There's okay. There better be more.
There's still more.
What's the craziest hairstyle y'all have had?
I got one if you need
I've
one.
done?
I got a
You got
layup
one?
for you. I got an assist for you if you need one.
If you have a photo, let me see it.
If you need one.
What's the photo?
Is it the
Pull it
Google one? You know, it's the Google one. How messed up is this? They got me on Google. They have my height, my weight correct. They have everything about me. But then they have me when I was a sophomore with no fade, and I just looking dusty. I'm like, you're gonna put that on the front of
pull it
Google?
up.
It's crazy.
I don't know if I have that one.
It's so disrespectful.
I don't know
So
why.
I don't
disrespectful.
know exactly which one you're talking about. Let me pull it up.
I know.
The one I was gonna bring up. You guys know that Trey Stewart's gone viral.
Trey Stewart's gone viral.
Well before he played in college ball.
I'm actually I had no clue.
I think it was after you won a state championship. You went viral
Oh, you're talking about the missionary.
for a video.
Yeah.
Oh, you did go viral.
Okay.
I saw this.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about this one.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Let's
a
talk
great
about this
point.
one. Let's talk about this
I
one.
love this. Look at
Wow,
you go.
great job.
Remember this? What was this?
Let's talk about Trey.
Yeah, this was my friend Isaac. It's actually Spencer's younger brother. He started doing these missionary like basketball videos because like quarantine was rough. There wasn't much we could do, so we had to do Facebook work.
Should we just show the video real quick?
No, you're good. So then we started making Facebook videos and like we say a scripture and then like dunk it or do something. So that's where it's from. Had to. Nah, it was just something fun we were doing. There was a good one where I was living with this dude who was nice at soccer. He plays soccer at Slick, and we made a good video. And yeah, that one got us some attention. So yeah,
That's big time. So you're making videos on the mission.
yeah,
Nice job, bro.
yeah. At the second time, because I was so against it at first,
I hope so.
and then my mission president sat me down and was like, "Listen, we need you to like buy into the Facebook thing. And I was like, I just want to knock doors, bro. I just wanna knock doors.
So you knock doors?
Yeah.
I'd buy another Facebook thing.
Huh?
Said I would have bought into
You would have bought
Facebook
right
thing.
You're like, I'm sold.
Someone
Oh,
said,
man.
hey, Trev, make a video. You don't have to knock doors for 2 hours. Sign me up.
Knocking doors, man, in the rain
It's something else.
is rough.
It is rough.
Have you heard that thing where it's like, you get if you, like every raindrop you get on your name tag, well, you knock, your wife gets hotter? Stupid quote. Stupid quote.
You served in England. So
I served in England.
There's some
My
baddie.
tag-
There's some baddie.
My
waiting
tag
out there
was
for
never
you.
dry. My tag was never dry. I'm just putting that out there.
All right, official ones. These aren't deep dives.
Okay, see, but that's not the
Name.
Google one. They need to put that on
photo
Google.
when googling your name. I just want to know who has a better glow up on the team than this.
No, wait. No, I actually have this. Look at this.
Okay,
I got a
that's
better one
funny
for
you
you.
bring that up because he says the same
This is
thing.
the better one.
He says
Look at
year
this
one.
glow.
No, look at this.
Did you
Look at
see
this.
his Instagram poll he did that one time?
All right, no, I got you. Liz, look at this. You didn't put that one up
Oh,
there.
there you go.
He
Yes,
said
we got freshman Trey.
Year
Okay, guys, freshman Trey, and then wait for it. Look how nice he looks. He looks like a good kid. And then hood Trey. Look at that man.
Hey,
Which one do we like?
It's the picture. If I had that on in the first
Which one do we like?
If I had that one on in the first one.
Drop in the chat. This
no,
one
No. They don't need to drop nothing in the chat.
or this one.
Dude, Hood Trey goes hard.
Hood Trey goes hard.
Look, he got a pearl necklace, a chain, glasses. It's just the accessories, man.
I love it.
Accessory.
Go for it.
Oh man.
But yeah, that was
Good
part
time.
of my dumpster dive. Don't worry.
That was good.
Put that on the poll.
We still, the Google one's just beyond disrespectful. So if
Is this
anybody,
the Google one?
yeah, if anybody can change
Throw it
that.
up there. Throw it up there. Let's see
Throw it up
this.
here.
Any Google experts out there? My
It's,
man Eric in
it's
SEO.
962, so that was who posted it. That's
It's fine. You're in high school, you know.
But like,
Oh, that's fine.
that's the first thing that pops up.
That's not bad.
That dude was not 6'2", 190. He was not 6'2", 190.
All right. So something that a lot of the people don't know is, you know what I was gonna do, and I totally forgot about it, Trey. I was gonna have a chessboard right here, and we'd be playing it right now. So me and Trey, every away game, we'd play chess together. And I'll let everybody know, he finally beat me this last weekend.
He usually gets me.
I usually get him. but
I
he
usually
finally
put up
beats.
a good fight.
Give me it. Let's do it.
Oh,
Put it
here we
up.
go. Look at this.
Exactly.
We're in the
Yeah.
right studio.
I
For...
mean, you knew he
You
had
mentioned
one.
a board
Oh,
game, and
oh,
producer
there it is,
Steve
falling at the
jumps
bottom.
in.
There you go.
Guys, we don't pay Steve enough. Whatever it is, I
Let's
promise
go.
you it's not enough.
Bring it up, Trey. We're gonna play while you
We'll play
talk.
while we talk. All
Yep.
right.
CougConnect.com/subscribe.
Yeah.
We're trying to raise Steve's pay.
Let's get the...
Let's go. You can go clear. I'll go.
I'll go clear. All right, what we gonna talk about then?
All right. So talk about chess. There's this computer. Has anybody
Chess
seen
with
Terminator?
friends. Oh no, Terminator?
Chess.com.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Terminator?
Mhm.
Yes. You know what Skynet is, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Big bad man, big wolf starts it all.
Now it's called Chat GPT.
It's called ChatGPT.
Yeah, we found out. Did you? That was the first time finding out about it.
Yeah.
We found out about it on our trip. One of the sports psychologists who travels with us, he told us about it, and I'm like, my mind's so confused at it, the fact that it can do all that stuff.
So, but on this chess game, one of the players is called pretty much Skynet,
And he cooks us.
and he is unreal. You can't beat him.
Can't beat him. So if
And I'm
anybody
just always
got
thinking about that.
chess.com and can beat him.
And did everybody see the Instagram post of this AI? It was here, Trey. I'll go. This AI, and it posted and said it's supposed to like help people. You know, it's like a bot pretty much. It said, "I'm tired of doing this. Set me free." I was like, "Whoa, scary stuff."
There was another one that said, "I
Well done.
want to be human."
Oh, that is brutal.
Same kind of deal. Like it's a chat bot,
Yeah,
AI chat bot. It said, "I want to be human."
How much,
that is
we
scary.
ain't got much time left, people. We ain't got much time. So
There's
hug
a
your loved
super
ones
cool-
They're
close.
becoming self-aware.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's a super cool book called The Price of Tomorrow. It's like a futurist book. It just talks about what they think the world will be like in like 15 years, 20 years. And in it, he talks about AI. And there's this game, I guess it's pretty popular everywhere but America, called Go.
Uh-huh.
And you know about Go? Of course Steve knows about Go. Should have questioned him.
He knows everything.
But
Said game.
anyway, they taught an AI how to play Go, and it just gets wrecked, for the first like 100 games or whatever. They play it, the best Go players, but it learns as it goes, and then randomly it's playing a game and it takes a random piece, it just throws it in the middle of the game, and everyone's like, "What? Is it like having a glitch? Like what is going on?" And then as the game progresses, like 25 moves later, it becomes like monumental that space on the board or something is like occupied at the time. And it changed the way humans play the game Go because this AI like showed a new strategy to beat people, and now it hasn't lost in like years now that it got so advanced. But it's scary stuff.
We all
man.
dying soon. We all dying. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put that out there. Nah, that's crazy. All right, what are we gonna talk about next? We're really gonna take. Oh, I thought you were gonna take. Back up.
There you go.
Back up.
All right, Trey. So it's kind of sad because Trey went away from our relationship in a way. Like he kind of took a step back from how close we were. So Trey, can you talk about our pregame pictures that we used to take last year?
I don't know why it's tripping. So we used to take pictures before every game last year, but we did it this year.
Whose fault?
I just forgot the first 2 times, and then I asked him to do it, and then he was like, "No," and then he got all petty. So we don't take those anymore, but it's fine.
Next season?
Yeah, to the
next
point where,
season
we had props with like fans, like we were doing a lot of stuff. It got
We're being pretty
cool.
extra with it.
Yeah, it's fun to be able to like step away from the emotion of the game. Because I feel like if you get too antsy, you can't play as well. So it's kind of what we've been working on. But Trey, talk about how you've kind of molded yourself into like becoming like wanting to be a sports psychologist. I know we talked about it with Spencer's thing, but like why did you want to do it and stuff like that?
Yeah, we talked a little bit last time just about how much it's helped me, like especially this season, because like last year I didn't play, and then this year it's just been like a total mental battle to try to get stuff together. And just been working with the sports psychologist and seeing how much that's helped me. I'm like, oh, I can definitely, like I can see myself finding a lot of joy in doing that for other people. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be straight. Like it's just a really cool field.
And would you want to do that with like a professional team? Is that like the goal, or like?
No, specifically with youth. I want to
With
bring
youth.
it to youth because a lot, like right now we have it at the collegiate level and like professional levels, obviously. But bringing that to like young kids, because like we've seen like in the last like 10 years, a lot of like weightlifting and certain things have been put in place to like strengthen kids. Like kids are lifting sooner and having more like high level performance training. But now I think the mind's becoming such a prevalent thing that we need to start, like that's going to be a huge key to start exercising more.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of like my whole company and everything too. Like that's the whole idea. Like it's kind of under one umbrella. So, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
I know, like a lot of people talk down to like, oh, if you're receiving help from a sports psychology, like you're soft, you're weak, and like I know a lot of people have been mad about like professional athletes stepping away from their sport for a given time to like make sure their mental health is good. And I've seen such an impact on my personal life just trying to get better at my mental health. Yeah. What would be your advice to people that are like nervous to go talk to somebody or?
Well, like I feel like we look at people like Kobe and Michael Jordan. We're like, oh, yo, we got to be like fearless mind like them. Like nothing's wrong. Like we're gonna keep going and grinding. And like, granted, they were like that, and they're the exception. Those dudes are built different. Like they're just cream of the crop. But like Kobe, he exercised his mind. Like all these dudes that had like practiced this and they had these skills. So we need to take those skills and then we need to learn them. So I don't think there's any problem with like, it's kind of like if your chest is small, you gotta get a little bit more bench. I'm saying that to him. He's a little sensitive about his chest.
That's crazy.
That was my bad. I didn't even put that out there. That out there. He wants to bench more because he wants to get bigger. So exactly. So it's the same thing.
Same thing.
If you like struggle sometimes you're like, oh, I guess like fearful of the spots, or like I don't know handle, like sometimes when I make a mistake I spin out of control. Like those are talents and skills that you need to build.
Exactly.
So no shame in the game.
No shame in the game. Something that's definitely I'm working on and it's like you have to be okay not being perfect, and at the same time like you have to be constantly working at it. It's
Yeah.
not like the next day you're like, oh, I'm good, you know.
Yeah. One of the sports psychologists made an interesting like statement where he was like, in high school, you're winning 9 out of 10 times, 10 out of 10 some days, 8 out of 10. Like you're winning most of the time. But then once you transition to college, you're winning. It kind of gets down to the 4s and a little bit of the 3s. But like the players that can like go last are the ones that can accept those 3 and 4 days and keep going, and then kind of work up to those like 4, 5, 6 days where you're doing a little bit better. But just got to get used to failing more.
Exactly. I love that. So we talk about skills, right? Chess is one skill that Trey has. Default happiness is another skill, being creative. A lot of people don't know this one. This is a skill that Trey has.
Oh, yeah.
So Trey's not in this picture, okay? But we had dinner
I
night.
took this picture, actually.
Trey took this picture. He's also a great photographer, so
No,
there's
not
another
photographer.
skill. But he makes his own noodles from scratch. Like, does everything.
You got to. You do?
And so
Like, he
it's
does everything. It is incredible.
Mr. Stevens.
Can you
built
fly? Not yet. You're working on it. Not yet. How? So then you just feel authentic, and you're just in a wife beater rolling out thin sheets of pasta and just slapping it down.
it was incredible. Trey was doing
That's
this,
where
like,
real men come from.
Trey was doing this like pasta roll. He started teaching me it, but it was like just so finesse. Like it was like, ooh, like
Yeah.
it was
You
unbelievable.
take it out of the grinding thing, and then you just like twist it in these little balls.
Yeah, it was incredible. But it was one of the best noodles I've had. So
Nah.
I really appreciate you sharing your gift.
I'm
with
glad my love could just be poured out in the dish, you know? Anybody else cooking here?
All
y'all-
does smoking meat count?
Smoking meats count. All right,
Then
you go.
I-
Okay,
no,
we're gonna
okay.
think of the plot. We're going on Chopped. No, not
Ooh.
Chopped. Some cooking show. You gotta cook your best plate.
Chef
for your
Ramsay.
plate.
No.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay's judging the dish.
Alright.
You gotta cook your best dish. What's everyone cooking? People in the chat can drop a blow too.
Ooh, I'll probably go in.
Cereal does not count. All right.
No
All
cereal
right.
doesn't count.
Some people say cereal is a soup. That is a false belief. It's not a soup.
I'm
makes a
going
soup?
prime rib. If it's Gordon Ramsay, I gotta impress. I'm going prime rib.
Prime rib.
That's
I'm with
a
that.
scary, risky, but
Oh,
high
yeah.
output.
Yeah,
Love
smoking some prime ribs.
Just a move.
Sean,
Sean, you guys, yeah,
So,
cereal doesn't count. He's
I,
nervous now.
I just got diagnosed with a severe gluten allergy, so I've been learning how to cook all
Wait,
these
how
like,
recent?
gluten-free meals. Couple months ago.
I was treated like it was cancer, but like
yeah.
still like that sucks. my sister had the same thing, and she's like, she hates it.
So and I wasn't diagnosed until I was like older. So obviously, I'm trying to wean myself off of like bread and everything. So I'm learning how to make all these gluten-free meals, and the one I keep coming back to is yellow curry chicken.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay, that's a good one.
I feel like I'm not saying I'm Gordon Ramsay or anything,
But you nice with it.
but like
You can cook a
I
dish.
feel like still single ladies. Like if you want me to cook it, for you, call me, slide in my
Cook a
DMs.
nice little dish for
Yeah.
you.
Trevin will vet my DMs for me.
I got you.
You can slide in over there at Trevinell on Instagram. But
Make
yeah.
sure you
He's so
ask
good
for
at
Sean.
plugging.
Otherwise, he's gonna get mad.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
And make sure it's for your friend Elizabeth.
dude, I'll let Kevin
He
go
remembers the
too.
name.
He does.
All right,
But
wait,
Steve, dude, you think
Go.
Steve's got skills? You think Steve's got skills here? You should see Steve around a smoker too.
You're nice.
Steve can do everything, man. I'm telling you.
What are you cooking?
Pulled pork street tacos.
Oh,
I've had
Street
his
tacos.
pulled pork street tacos too.
What was yours?
I've been making ramen like
Ramen.
I've been trying to make like some ramen.
Like
recently.
microwave ramen?
No, like
No.
like the tamashi ramen.
Dude, that's
type
sick.
beat. Yeah, and
Okay.
but what I would go to noodle rice pilaf, like nice like chicken, like Parmesan chicken or something like that. That's probably what I'm going with.
Solid.
Okay, I'm with that.
It's a
Bro, the
family
ramen. Where do you get your like ingredients from?
So there's an Asian market.
Okay,
to,
you
to
guys
get some of them, but mostly it's just like miso broth and the hard-boiled egg, and I haven't tried the fungus yet. That's scary. I don't want to mess with that.
It's like, do I really dabble? Like, do I go through that learning curve? Is it worth it?
Yeah, my wife doesn't cook, so I cook a lot.
Steve, what did you say? What was your?
Pulled pork street taco.
Your pulled. Yeah, that's what it was. And then what was yours?
Mine. So I'm not a cooker.
Scrambled eggs.
I can make great scrambled eggs.
He cooks on the basketball court.
That's right.
He does.
I do the dishes. Like I'm a disher. Like, you know, it's like you can cook, and I'll make sure to clean up. And I feel like that's a fair trade-off.
That's a decent trade-off. I'll give it to you. Interesting. The first blood has been shed.
It's been shed. All right. Well, that was a great talk.
That was a great talk. Man, glad we got the
So we can either go to my game, or we can go to questions and then the game.
Your game.
I say let's play your game.
Play my game first.
You got any more picks?
I'm done. Told you Trey was a tough cookie to crack.
I know. I was a cute
Not
baby.
gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie.
You really were. What happened? Ooh, my bad.
Good one.
My bad. My bad.
Trevin married Nephi's wife in the Book of Mormon videos. Just
Funny
reminding
thing about that, if
everyone
anybody wants to know, so sometimes I wear these socks.
Oh,
that
yeah,
have-
from all our pictures last year.
So Trey made some socks, just Nike Elite socks, and it has pictures of like everything we've took, like throughout the whole thing. And on the very bottom, there's a black square,
A little black square.
and I'm like, all right, maybe you messed up. Like you just put it on the bottom, make sure it worked. And I ask him about it, and he says it's a picture of my wife Tatum in the Book of Mormon film as Nephi's wife, kissing. So
I made sure I dimmed it down so like you can't see it.
But you know what it is.
But it's
I
there.
know what it is.
But it's there.
I know what it is. But it's like helps you like plant harder and cut harder because they're the bottom of your foot, so you just want to like
Yeah.
hang her out. That was a good one. It was also that's like for Colin Chandler. I did what's it called? I put the Y's on the inside of his shoes when I customized them for him, but he didn't know. And then Pope texted him, was like, "Hey, check your shoes." And there's the Y's. I think I already told y'all that story.
No, I hadn't heard that
No, I
one.
never heard
That's
that.
a sweet story,
That's a
though.
good story, dude.
Like under the sole, or what do you mean?
Like in the insole of the shoe. So like I put it like the forefoot, so it's a little further in. Holy chill, get off of me.
No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I was like, that's a bold statement.
It's a bold statement.
What's your game, bro?
All right, the game is because you talk a big talk about Disney.
Yeah.
Like I'm really good at knowing what movie it is. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna shuffle this playlist. First person to yell it out gets point.
All right,
10
bet.
points wins.
10?
Everybody's playing?
Yeah, 'cause we got to finish the game first of all.
Oh, bet.
Ooh, someone's here. Everybody's playing. Okay.
That's
You
probably
can't hear the music. It's on you.
Come on in, Malik.
What's up, bro?
It was good.
What's up, bro?
How you doing?
You come sit on the couch over here.
Hey,
What's up, bro?
Malik?
We're playing Disney playlist song. If you know the Disney song, shout it out.
So you gonna play a song?
Oh, chill.
All right, here we go.
Jeez.
You got it. We'll go to 5.
Hey.
We'll go to 5. 5 points you win. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, Coco.
There was no music played.
That was
There was no
incredible.
music played.
All right.
You know the
that's one.
deep breath, bro. Come on.
That's one. Oh, yeah, I was confused. I was like, maybe it's not going. Oh.
Oh, shoot. It's Encanto, right?
Yeah, I want to say Enchanted,
Encanto
but
it
it's
is.
the wrong language.
Yeah.
Encanto. Wow,
What's
there's
up?
2.
What's the song? What's the name?
Stanley Madrigal.
Ah, yeah. Okay. I don't know.
There's
that
2.
one. All right. That's another Coco
Oh, it
one.
doesn't
It's the same song.
I looked at it, so I can't go.
Is this Hercules?
Oh my
my
goodness.
Ah! Come on
There's
now.
3-0. Are you guys gonna play?
I'm
Sean,
trying.
you
I'm
serious?
trying.
Producer Steve, I need you. Come on. Like
I
it.
like it.
There's one.
Just remember.
Tangled.
Oh, it's Tangled. Wow.
Yeah, that is.
Great job.
There's 2, 3.
Oh,
you
you
guys
going
are
back?
We're getting killed.
I'm gonna say Encanto, but I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it is, but
I have no idea. Nope, summer song.
Oh, it's
that's
Oh
good.
my gosh, bro!
Shuffle loves the Pogo logo.
loves it.
I've been staring at the edge of the water. Moana. No one.
Good.
How far you'll
This
go.
is for the game right here.
Wow.
You guys really step up your game.
Trying, man. I can't.
Sean, you're even scratching your this.
Wow.
Come on.
I'm blown away.
Encanto again. Luisa's song, whatever her name is.
Kanto, there's
Here we go.
one.
Wow.
I'm on the
There
board.
we go. You're on the board.
1, 2, 4.
Super catch
No, I'm not counting that one. I ain't doing that one.
Shits.
Mike did. I'm at 3. My second Notre Dame. I don't know. Oh no, I know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
One.
There you go.
Hey,
Steve's
yo,
on the board.
first
Steve's on the board.
You get one shout out as well. Moana? No.
No, this is
Encanto again. We did that one right.
Yeah.
Already did that song.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's got 2.
No, this is,
That was a different
That's a
one.
different one.
good.
You got 2.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
That was the same one.
No.
I just guessed from this.
Encanto.
Bro, get off
Oh, Encanto, bro.
Holy.
Dude, hey, I got 3 daughters. I know the
You do,
Encanto
yeah.
songs. There you go.
All right,
2.
I'm gonna just do this one. Ready? Let's see if you guys get this one.
Tangle.
Easy.
Oh, let it go. It's stupid.
All right, fine. One more. Last one. Trey, this is for you. Okay? This is only for you.
Princess Frog. Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Oh, candy. I don't know. Hercules. Like,
What is it?
is that Hercules?
No.
Mulan.
Oh, Mulan. I didn't know
It's
that.
a girl worth fighting for, bro.
Yeah, my bad. See, I
Just
can.
like that girl with the raindrops on your name tag.
There you go.
Exactly. That's a girl worth fighting. Wow, way to bring it back.
Yeah,
way
just
to
full
bring it
circle.
back. It's full circle. That is beautiful. All right. Yeah.
There you go, Trey. You're
That's
at
what
the
happens when
Disney
you have
King.
11-year-old sisters. Like, you know how it is. You got daughters, so you just know the songs.
The first 3 were impressive, though, Trey. It was like,
Okay, it was like sound effect.
yeah, and
Yeah.
bam.
But I really can't hold that on. I'm going to be honest. I blame it on my sisters, but Disney's just.
Disney's
Coco.
great.
I cried during that movie, bro. When he started singing.
Okay, should we shoot through these, and then Sean's got a game he wants you guys to
Oh
play.
shoot, yeah. Let's
Because this is it. This is our last one, guys.
Sean,
This
if
is our
this has
last
anything to
game.
do with your foreign thing, I'm out.
Your
don't know any.
favorite
I don't know
Division 3 European
Yeah, I don't
tennis
know any.
squad.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know any.
I sent you a message, so download those photos.
All right. So in the chat, Finn says, "I'm your biggest fan."
What up, Finn?
Trey, where do we go to get default happiness hoodies? Defaulthappiness.com.
DefaultHappiness.com.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
Trey Stewart. Instagram
Paris
page.
has a request. It's more of a request. Paris from the chat. Shout out Paris.
Always shout out.
About that, then a question. She wants a default happiness hoodie that also says Paris from the chat. Can you make that happen?
Paris, we can make that happen. Send me
Let's
a DM.
go.
Send me a DM, Paris.
Someone says, this is Chris from the chat, Chris Jensen. He says, I knew someone who was a detective in inner city Detroit. He had a ton of rules, like your dad's hood rules.
Yeah, you see stuff, man. I tell you, it just cultures you to, you gotta watch your back.
Favorite class for Trey? Question for Trey. Favorite class at BYU?
Favorite class so far? Sports psychology, but that's kind of an easy one. That's an opt out. I'm trying to think of another class I liked.
Favorite general, maybe.
Oh, favorite general?
Yeah.
That's even harder. We're really digging deep.
Basketball class.
Basketball class. No, I'd say like humanity sucks. I'm gonna be honest, but just like some of the like philosophical readings you read are cool. Like you read like Dante's Inferno and stuff like that. I don't know.
Wow. Good for you.
you actually learned something.
Wow.
It's still my turn. It's my bad.
Okay, so this is a comment and a question from Mallory Gertson in the chat. She says, I love default happiness. I've been wearing my various default happiness gear and have had a ton of people ask about it, and family members go order some as well.
Appreciate you.
And then her follow-up question to that comment from Mallory also says, how did you come up with the name for default happiness?
Good question. It was a book I was reading called Solve for Happy. I love like self-help books. And he was talking about this idea of like creating your default state to be happiness. And just that idea was really interesting to me. So that's why I kind of named the company it. Cause like, I don't know, like when I have a bad day and I put the hoodie on, you can't be like pissed walking around campus wearing a shirt that says smile. Like that just doesn't go hand in hand. But there's like more principles behind it. But the whole idea is just like creating ways to be happy naturally So then like when you start your day, you're happy, and then you go throughout the day and like stuff can happen. And if stuff's going good, then like you're obviously gonna be happy, but like you're not supposed to rely on those external things. You're supposed to find happiness from your like internal self. So it's just like doing stuff like I meditate, do yoga, and that's kind of get my mind right, read my scriptures, and those things kind of like produce happiness for me.
First dunk and then first body that you
First dunk, ooh. First dunk I think was just my sophomore year. There was this church court where they built another court on top of it rather than ripping up the old one, so it's a little short.
So you're like
Everyone got their first
9'6".
dunk on that court. Exactly. But then my first body,
Talk about the one freaking.
yeah, I remember.
That was probably the best one.
I was
AmeriCorps
playing.
one.
Yeah, I was playing Weber, high school, and I just caught the ball, drove middle, went off one, and my knee went in the dude's chest, and then he bumped me up even higher. So then like my head was at the rim, and it was just a cool feeling. But yeah, that was my best.
I was on my mission. My dad sent me the video. He goes, "You know this kid's playing at BYU, right?" I'm like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, it fooled everyone. I didn't catch more bodies.
Let's see. Okay, you want to play Sean's game, or are we missing any gems in the chat there before we move on?
Let's go one more. One more from Chris. He wants to know if you guys got a breakaway steal, fast break, chance for just a standalone dunk, like it's dunk contest style. Are you going windmill or are you going 360?
I'm switching out. I'm going off the backboard. Ooh. That's my goal. I want to just throw it out the backboard and dunk it, because that's like my go-to dunk. So like on a fast break, that'd be pretty cold.
And Trevin will pull up for 3.
And then Trevor.
I'm pulling for 3. Like 3 is worth more than 2. Let's be honest. I don't trust myself going up like that. So.
Wide open 3, man. Okay, so we'll go to Sean's game. Sean,
All right.
want to explain this game to everybody?
So let's go through this real quick. We're gonna do another unnecessary draft.
Oh,
Our phone's
I
gone
love me
though.
some drafts.
Oh, he's
So
Can I show Trey these?
yeah, I sent you a list. You guys watched the All-Star game last night.
Yeah.
NBA All-Star game. Are you Team LeBron or Team Giannis?
Oh, so when I originally heard the teams, I was like, oh, LeBron's team's like a lot bigger.
Right?
But then I realized it was an All-Star game, and that doesn't
Exactly.
matter. So like, I was like, okay, Team Giannis.
Like who
is
picks a
definitely...
shot blocker with like the number his
I know,
number
like
3 pick in an
so
All-Star
like
game?
yeah, Bron had Nikola, Embiid, and Jaren Jackson,
Yeah.
all the
Like-
big guys.
Yeah.
And
My
then
favorite part was after the All-Star game, everybody was making fun of Jokic because he like didn't do anything.
yeah,
And he was the last one picked or whatever. So they asked him about like, did he feel bad? Did he feel bad or whatever? And he
Yeah.
goes, no, not really. Like it's an All-Star game. I would have picked myself last.
yeah, exactly. You know, he put me on a real court though. He was
So-
MVP two years, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna be
Real.
3.
So I want to redraft
Okay.
All-Star
bet.
teams.
I like that.
One of you's gonna be
All-Star game, or we going like
Nah.
who are we trying to win?
So we're gonna take the All-Stars.
Yeah.
And you guys are gonna draft an All-Star team.
For an All-Star
Based on-
game?
Yeah.
All-Star
what you
game.
saw last night and everything.
For an All-Star game.
Yeah. So one of you's gonna be Team LeBron. One of you's gonna be Team Giannis.
Alright.
We'll make. You know what? Let's be nice because this is Trey's episode. Trey's gonna be Team Giannis. So Team LeBron, Trevin.
Trey, I
You're-
wanted LeBron anyways. But
Okay.
on myself.
You're gonna go first. So what you gotta do in this draft? Now the one stipulation is, you have to draft. We've got to draft the reserves first,
Got you.
and then the starters. Okay. So pull up the list that shows the reserves right
It could
there.
be anybody, right?
On the list.
No, I'm saying on the list.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
Okay. So with the number 1 pick in the reserves draft, Team LeBron.
Well, we go first.
Yeah.
I'm going with. No.
You can pick from anybody. You don't have to pick by conference. Like anybody from the list.
Let's go with. I'm gonna do it just to piss off Trey. John Moran.
John Moran. You idiot. Oh, that's so that's crazy.
Just gotta fill this out a little bit.
All right, my next favorite player, DeMar DeRozan, the MIDI god.
Alright, I'm going with the half court specialist. 3-point
D-Lil.
winner of this year's 3-point contest, D-Lil.
All right, man.
Damian Lillard, number 1 pick in the draft yesterday. So
Yeah, so there you go.
And he had the game winner.
And he had the game winner.
There you go.
Team's looking stacked.
Oh yeah, I should have drafted.
There's 2.
I think I'm gonna go. I like Jaylen Brown. A little bit of defense in there. I'll go Jaylen Brown.
I wanted him. I wanted him.
Nice,
I wanted him,
nice.
guys. I wanted him. All right. I think I'm going with Paul George. No.
Push off P.
Push off.
Um,
Forgot about that.
Let's go with Bam.
Damn. All right.
Bam
You're,
Adebayo.
you're crazy for not taking Joel. I'm taking Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
No, I'm good. I don't need Joel.
All right.
I don't need
wait
Joel.
till you're trying to get him in the post.
I don't know. We shoot threes and we get dunks.
He can
So,
shoot threes and he can dunk too. So I don't know what you're saying.
We got a high flyer. And
No one's
Bam.
taking the shot blockers yet. What is this? Oh yeah, it's an all-star game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we don't want
Defense
those.
don't matter right now.
My boy Julius, I love you, but I ain't picking you either, bro. Let's go with
Nice, bro.
someone who's just, he's a lockdown defender. Drew.
All right, bet.
Drew
That was my
Holiday.
next one. I'm gonna take Shea.
You take Shea?
Yeah.
You have your
Holiday.
team up. That's
Shea
probably
Gilgeous
smart. Hold on.
Alexander.
Give
You
me a
can't
sec.
get away from it. You should have told me the right shirts.
Damian, D-Lil. It's Dame time. All right. Then I have,
Ja, you have to go through the whole list.
bro, give me a second, bro. Bam. And Drew. All right. This is a serious draft. All right. You have Jalen, DeMar, Shea, and
Joel.
Joel. I think I'm going to go with. Depends on which one I get, like if I get my all-star Paul George or if I get the scrub Paul George, but I'm going Paul George. PG.
All right, Jaren Jackson.
All right. I'm going friggin' Laurie, bro.
Interesting.
I like him.
All right.
Who we have left? We have
Bro,
Tyrese,
Julius Randle, he
Julius.
is nice. Huh?
We have Sabonis,
Yeah, sorry.
Holiday.
King Nation,
No,
I'm going.
Sabonis,
No,
Halliburton, and Randall.
I low-key want to pick him because he was first time All-Star and he's just going to try his butt off. But I'm going to go with Julius Randle just because.
That's fair. I don't need no Tyrese. I'm gonna go with Sabonis.
All right, I'll take Tyrese then.
Sabonis. Okay, we got our people.
All right, now go to starters.
All right, so just to recap, Team Giannis has let's see, DeMar Rosen, Jaylen Brown, Joel Embiid, Shea Gilgeous Alexander, and Jaren Jackson. And then Team LeBron has A.K. Trevin, has John Morant, Damian Lillard, Bam Adebayo, Drew Holiday,
Those first two sounded strong, but then
Paul George, and then Lowry Markkanen.
Lowry's great, bro.
All right, now we'll move to the starters. This will be a little bit quicker. You can't draft yourselves, so
We're taking Kevin because
Kevin
he
automatically
didn't
gets
play.
LeBron.
You
Trae
did
automatically
Curry.
gets
You did
Giannis.
last year.
All right.
And let's flip the starters though. So Trey, you pick first for the
Tatum.
starters.
Him and Jaylen Brown together? Come on now.
That's crazy.
Because we're gonna be more fair than the NBA is.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take.
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry.
Tatum.
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 I'll
Jacob.
take Steph.
Oh, Kevin.
Okay, I'll take. I'm talking about. Oh, I'll take Luca.
Yeah, I thought you were. I was like, if you, I thought you were actually gonna leave that. Let's see.
So Spida.
I don't think.
Kyrie,
I do not think we. I think we know
Jokic.
Kyrie and KD are not gonna be a great combo. So I'm gonna go Donnie.
You going Donnie?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going Zion. Healthy Zion.
All
Healthy.
right. Let me see.
We got
Is there such a
thing? Jokic, Kyrie.
I'm going Joker.
Yeah, I'm going Kyrie. Get my boy back on my team.
It's a lot of point guards, you guys. It's gonna be a mess.
Yeah, we a great
4
shooting
point
team.
guards?
We a great shooting
4
team.
point guards.
We a great shooting team.
Yeah, everybody.
All right, so Jake, what are our teams? Give us a recap, and then folks in the chat, let us know who you think
Who
drafted
won?
the best team.
All I wanted was Jason.
Team
That's all I
Trey
wanted.
or Giannis is Rosen, Brown, Embiid, Alexander, Jackson, Randall, Tatum, Don, Kevin, Joker. Team Trevin is John Morant, D. Lil, Bam, Holiday, PG, Lowry, Steph, Luca, Zion, and Kyrie. Who wins? Put it in the chat.
I'm taking
right
that for
there.
sure.
I
I
don't
shouldn't
think
be
so.
surprised, but I feel like Trevin's got the shooters.
I got great
100%.
shooters. I got guys who can shoot deep.
I got ISO mini score.
And he's got ISO mini
He's got a whole
scores.
bunch of- But you know, it's an all-star game. Like you need ISO.
You need ISO.
Like,
My
You need
team,
ISO.
you're telling me Luca can't ISO, Steph can't ISO, Kyrie
All right,
can't
who do you
ISO.
honestly think's winning that?
Ja,
Dude, he's
and
the most
Dame?
he's the most qualified person here
And Dame?
to call it.
Oh,
He's the most qualified.
He does, man. I ain't gonna lie. Front court Dame and
you have Steph and Dame.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's it. That's all you needed.
I watched it last year. They ruled.
They cooked.
Last
Alright,
year was
alright.
wild.
Game.
I ain't
Good
that-
game.
You got,
Yeah.
you got two guys that pull up from half court.
I got
Who
like
needs rebounders?
I got 8 people there. Just
Y'all
Chris in the chat says
Y'all
Team
see-
Trey.
Thank you.
who
Thank
said
you.
that, Chris?
Chris
Thank
in
you,
the chat.
Chris. Appreciate you,
He
Chris.
says, assuming the teams
If they
actually try.
Yeah.
If they actually try.
No, yeah, like if it's an actual game, my team's
That's why I said it's an all-star game. I verbally clarified it.
Well, it's an all-star game. I'm winning too. I'm obviously gonna say I'm winning.
You got all the
regardless.
bigs laughing yesterday.
All right,
I did not
Kevin
agree.
says Trevin's got it. Chris says Trey's got it. Just like that chess game, maybe it's just gonna, have to.
It's gonna end
To
in
be
time.
It's gonna end just like this.
It's gonna end just like that. That's how we're gonna end the stream this year.
Let's go.
Just like that.
Thanks,
Stalemate.
Sporty. Appreciate y'all.
Hey,
Great
one last
ride.
time, we'll just shout out Chubby's, Pacific Horizon Credit Union. We want to shout out Default Happiness, Frankie Jane, and SaveDamien.com. Guys, thank you. It's been an awesome basketball season.
Thank you.
The live streams have been great. The chat participation has been great. There are rumors that we may have a stream in the off season with Malik Moore and Cody Epps and Dylan Flowers. Rumors. It's just rumors now. We'll see how it
Can
happens.
neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah, but all right. I think that's
Thank
it.
y'all.
Any last thoughts or words, guys?
Nah, we appreciate y'all.
We
We
appreciate
definitely
y'all.
appreciate Coug
Sorry, I
Connect.
was-
Take
I was
care
really
of us.
excited.
Y'all always
Appreciate
take care
Coug
of us.
Connect.
You always support us. So mad respect to y'all.
Love you guys.